you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Okay, next up guys, we have the final match, the main card, main title fight, Doni Gales versus Jacob Logan. This is 4 rounds, 4 minutes each round. This is going to be a long game, just like this one. We're going to see him coming out absolutely exhausted. These guys deserve a great break. Give a hand to Craig and Amy again. Nice work, guys. Get started for the 6th and final match. This is the title match for mid to high speed. Alright. So judges, are you ready? Good. Alright, so we have first out Jacob Logan.
Selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away. Drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to. People like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole.
Alright, in the next corner we have Doni and Jacob.
On my second bottle, hope I don't catch a homo. Person I net simultaneously making me climb higher. Heinous crimes behind me. Search for can't find me. Fuck sadness. Had this been you having this lavish habitual happiness.
Can you bring me 2 by that backwards? Please? Thanks. Hang on a second.
Alright, we ready for Doni and Jacob in 3, 2, 1, and they're in. The final match. You can see the speed on these guys. The speed's up a lot higher. They're just going for it. Oh, bottom loop, back to a carve. Doni just throwing the kitchen sink at it. Jake has been flying a lot lately. He's really improved. He's not going to want to get beaten here. He's taking this seriously, and so is she. Oh, slows down that little bit. Looks like he could have got a bit of a burble from him. Oh, giving it to it. The speed. Lots of tricks. Jacob follows that really well. Doing great on the spin so far. Doni, you got to really watch out for with the spins. She's extremely good at them. Oh, he looks the wrong way, but he follows. Over the belly, out face, back to store back. Alright, not long, 10 seconds, and then it's switching. Oh, anti-brakers. Here we go, Jacob. See what he's got. Oh, almost looked like he lost his shoe there. Doni follows that 360 really well, straight into the half breaker. Oh, she follows it. Half breaker to the left. Jacob really shooting that bottom line. So the weight difference does make a fair bit of difference here. The heavier you are, the easier it is for you to dive, the harder it is for you to float. Obviously it's the opposite. If yours lighter, it's easier for you to go up, harder for you to go down. Oh yeah, Doni follows that really well, that 360, great work. Jacob's doing his best to try and speed up. Oh, into outface. Let's see how sweaty and tired they are when they get out. See, they're starting to slow down a little bit. See how this technique starts to maintain towards the later part of the rounds. Oh, he's really putting the gas on. So you can see the difference now with this skill level. These guys are a lot more efficient in closing their legs to lose that surface area for when they're diving and flying more to specific points in the tunnel and accelerating to other specific points in the tunnel rather than just flying big lines. This is the more high skills you get, the more accurate you start flying. Really great, that was extremely close, look at that. Really, really, really close round. Alright, Jacob will be leaving first on this next one.
Are you allowed to have a drink in the break? Okay, sorry,
Just you, Chico? I either need you or Craig or someone. I just really need someone for this one. Alright, so the other guys, you can go in. Yeah. These guys are getting ready to get in. Speed picking up in the tunnels. This is round 2 of 4 rounds. Here we go. So what do you reckon so far, Jim? And they're off.
Yeah, for sure what you were saying before, where they're flying the bigger lines and they're able to dive very quickly. It's definitely a lot more noticeable. Doni's having no troubles there getting up and over the top line. Started off pretty chill. You'll find sometimes when you take a big dive, you go into a head-up position, it's quite hard to get that top line.
Yeah, I find it real hard with the top line with that, knowing where the feet are, right?
Yeah, totally. You'll often see some of the flyers, what they'll be doing is they're looking over their shoulder, not only to see the flyer behind them or in front of them, but also to see if they're clearing that top line.
So one of the things I'll do, I'll give away a little bit of my secret here. I fly up before when I'm training and I stick my foot just over the line. And what I do is I notice where my hip touches on the metal part. So I actually don't worry about where my feet go over the line, but I put my hip to the certain part of the metal. It makes it a bit easier. Because you can see their awareness here is just insane. Really great.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the tricky thing to do is, even though the flyers look like they're actually going up, they're just slowing down with that column of air, and if you can slow down in a vertical position, then you can just pick the point where you're going to start to dive back down towards the bottom line again. So, heard Mason saying before, it's important to get vertical. So that's where your body is either feet straight down towards the ground or your head is going straight down towards the ground. So that means you're in the fastest diving position you can be in.
Yeah, that's one of the weirdest things when you really start flying at a higher level is actually feeling and understanding the fact that when you're going up, you're actually going down because you're just going down slower, and it gives the illusion that you're going up. And there you can really see that in these guys flying. Both Doni and Jacob understand the wind and understand their body a lot. It's just extremely great to watch and see.
Oh, big front layout there from Doni, followed by a full breaker. Jacob's followed both.
Yeah, so far this has been pretty tight. This second round there's a bit more of a gap, obviously because the switch over the back there by Doni. Jacob's following. So their lines look pretty similar, Jim. Like, well, you can see the bit of the difference between the weight and the styles, but it's quite similar as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think once you get to a certain amount of time and a certain amount of skill set in the tunnel, you actually start to revert back to a little bit more simple flying. Even though it looks very fast and quite technical, they're actually mainly just switching from their orientations, whether that's head up facing inwards and facing outwards, or head down facing inwards and facing outwards, and every once in a while you'll see they might throw a spin or a rotation.
Doni just looks like she's absolutely putting the gas on right now.
Yeah, I think in this round here, she's definitely going to be getting some points back on him for sure.
Yeah, she might have been just warming up in that first one. Definitely try to catch up a lot more now. I guess. I guess it's important as well to note that even though you're leading, you're actually making sure that your follower is safely in a safe space behind you. Because if you keep throwing moves and you're not cautious of where they are, you might be coming straight back down towards them and can end up with a bit of a collision. But unscathed on that round. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Getting ready for this next round, starting in 2, 1, and we're on. Doni in first, straight into over the back. I've got Craig here in the commentary box with me now. So Craig just got out of that last one. How'd you feel, mate?
Pretty good, not too bad. Amy is a sick flyer, so yeah, well done Amy.
Yeah, she's done really well. What do you reckon of these two at the moment?
I think Doni might be, she hasn't started spinning heaps yet. She might throw them in now.
Yeah, I reckon she's saving them. She's just getting warmed up and starting to fly big, just getting used to each other for now.
Yeah, I think Don's got something in the tank for sure. Jacob's got a bit on, eh?
Yeah, you can see he's starting to really focus and give it to it. He definitely doesn't want to lose here. Not when his brother's watching.
Yeah, it's sick. So nice to watch these guys fly. They rip. Absolutely sick technique. It's so fast. It's so smooth. Even though they throw a lot of tricks, they're super smooth. Everything they're throwing, which is sort of what I like to see in flying.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Oh, nice over the back there. So you can see Donnie is popping that a little bit more there, hey? So he's a fair bit heavier, it looks like, compared to what she is. He has a bit easier time diving.
Yeah, so obviously Donnie's got the top line advantage, and Jacob's got a bit of the bottom line advantage, being a bit heavier. It's probably a little bit easier to dive than it is to float, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're starting to see it pull the tricks out now. I just saw a fronty before. Never seen a front flip before. You've seen a front flipping around like this before?
I haven't, no.
Wow, lucky it's not skydiving. Alright, Jacob, here we go.
So we've got 5 points to make up here. See what Jacob can throw down. Big front layout. Half breaker.
Oh, she fired that well.
Using the walls. Another front. 180. Back out.
Oh!
Oh, hit the walls.
Wow, you could really see Donnie there just closing the whole arms and legs up to generate that dive. Oh, almost got caught out by him. That was really close.
Oh, he's got it. Taking the lead. You can see Jacob's doing a really good job of just hitting the top line. Every time you go way higher than the top line, you're sort of behind. So you want to just whip that top line when you're leading and when you're following. It means you're not behind.
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely one of the harder things. The more the speed starts going up, the harder it is to just go over that top line. Because if you go too much, even though you definitely clear it, you lose that speed and that time it takes to generate that speed back down again. That's what we saw with you guys a little bit, but you were actually going quite well. I think a lot of the time you were, oh
God, this is so sick.
yeah, you could see you guys are almost just not going over, so it looked pretty. It's pretty tricky to see where that top line is, eh?
Yeah, and when you're behind, it's so easy to just go oots, and then you're up in the veins, and now you're behind. So Jacob's flying really well.
Great bottom loop.
Go Donnie, back to back.
Oh, so
Nice.
so good. So Donnie's done a lot of dancing at times. That's where she gets a lot of the fitness from. Plus, he just comes and spends the nights in here flying non-stop. And Jacob's been doing a lot of boxing recently as well. So he's quite fit from that. So these guys are really going to push it. That was really good. What do you reckon of that round, mate?
Sick. That was so cool. That's probably the best round so far. That was awesome. And Jacob spends a lot of time at Panthers as well.
It'll be Jacob. Just hit up, okay?
Yep, Alberto.
Yeah,
Mark.
you're on. Just scroll down.
Everything looks good from here.
That's good, man. That's it. All right. Ready for the last and final round. These guys are getting nervous. They just want to kick it off and get it underway. And we have entry in 2, 1, and they're off. Straight in to spin into in face to the right. These guys are going to give it to it now. They still look extremely tired. How'd you feel after that 4th round, man?
Man, the 2-minute rounds. The 2-minute rounds are long, bro. When you're in there, long as, but so sick.
And 4-minute ones of them as well, eh?
4 minutes of flying each time, and you have to do it 4 times. It's heaps, but it's sort of sick. You get to really sort of explore the toolbox that you've got and see theirs. It's the best.
Great 360s. So we're starting to really see the spins come out now a fair bit more. Jacob's going to really try and just pick the speed up for this round and really give it all he's got, I reckon. Especially leading first. He's got to throw the kitchen sink at it so he gets the biggest head start and the highest lead he can from Donnie. Otherwise, if he doesn't give it to it, she just cleans up. She just knows she can just spin, or she'll have a bit more of an easy target to hit.
They're on the bottom there. Yeah, these smaller tuck layouts are so fun to follow and lead.
Oh, sick.
Come
front
So
of
he's
him.
got a pretty good lead at the moment, 5. But Donny can quite easily get these back. I found when I was flying before, just because you've got a 5-spot lead, you miss a couple things up in a row, you lose your breath, especially if you're second. That's why if they've got some breath and some cardio left in them and they're able to kind of just really put that gas on, you're going to struggle to keep up if you just empty the tank.
Alright, we're about 14 seconds away from changeover. I reckon Donny's going to throw absolutely everything she's got at him. Here we go, the spin queen is coming up.
She's known for her spins. We haven't really seen any flip twists in here yet. I reckon we may see a fair bit of flip twists coming, eh?
Yeah, and the front flip we were talking about, that's pretty sick. Here we go. Donny going fast as. There she goes, she's starting to spin. There's another one. He's followed it.
Oh.
Outface. How's the pace on it?
It looks like she's just kind of going above and below that top line a little bit, so she wasn't really going for the bottom too much, which really tricked Jacob in going for that bottom line. And in the time he went down there, she's collected 2 or so points on that top line.
Oh, like a
really getting the spins out. Half breaker to Philip flip. 180 face, he follows it good.
He's doing a good job. 3-8, she's got 5 points to make up. And 70 seconds on the clock. Full breaker. Switching around at the top.
Well, she might have to put a couple more tricks in here to get him. He's doing a great job of following stuff. Oh, yeah. He pulls that off. See how the rounds go. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Go on, do another one.
Here it comes. Nah. Front. Doing some tuck lines. Fuck yeah. Sweat. 4 to make up.
Oh, spins again. He spun the wrong way.
20 seconds, 3 points.
Oh, 19, 3 seconds. Oh, nice brush off the wall. Oh. Jacob is doing well here. Oh, collected another one there on him late. Oh, she's got one point off. It's even at the moment. Is she going to get another one on him beforehand? No, that one was a draw. All right, great work. So we'll see how the scoring goes. Let's see what the final say is here. All right. So that has to be one of the best matches that I have seen in a long time. Give them a hand for it, guys. That was absolutely insane. Wow. That was crazy. That was so tight. So once these guys are ready, we'll give them a second because it looks like they've both just had heart attacks. And then we'll let them go in the tunnel and we'll find out who it is.
Round 1 was a tie.
Yep. Oh.
So, round 1 was a tie, round 4 was a tie.
All right, so we have round 1 a tie and round 4 a tie.
I can do it if you want.
You can. So round 1 a tie, round 4 a tie. What were the other rounds? What were they? All right, guys, whenever you're ready, make your way into the center of the tunnel. So thank you everyone very much for coming out and watching the show tonight, guys. It was an absolute pleasure having you all here. Thank you for making the trip and hopefully it was extremely entertaining for you. We'll be doing more and more of this kind of setup with specific battles. All right. So, for the middle high speed champion and the new champion, Jacob Logan.
Only by 7 points, bro.
Not by many points at all. That was very close. Nice work, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations to Jacob. And nice work, Donnie. That was an extremely impressive title defense. That was some of the best flying I have ever seen. That was extremely good to watch. So thank you very much, guys, for watching BPC tonight, the Bodypiling Championships. Thanks for all those that attended. And stay tuned for the footage and filming of the show. That will be released very soon. Congratulations, Jacob. Thank you to our sponsors, Ifly, Downunder. Without you guys, we wouldn't have been able to do this. And thank you very much also to all the competitors that came and performed on the night. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much and good night, guys. Cheers.
Fuck, that was insane.
All right.
Man, I'm tired just watching, bro.